we're in this standpoint where there's going to be a bit of a lag in the market where there's not enough supply, but even if the supply is out there, people can't afford it.
Yeah.
So nothing's getting built.
Yeah, like March
So
or April, everybody was like, "Oh, like over the next 6 months, like interest rates are going to drop by like a full percent or a percent and a half," and it's like, that's great, but like just over publicizing that and not really telling the whole story
right,
doesn't make it any better. Because like somebody that can't afford $1 million house,
Yeah.
still fucking can't afford $1 million house
Right.
with a 1% interest drop. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So like, not all those people still can't afford to buy something.
yeah, and all the supply that's out right now and it's being sold, like that was like 4 years ago in the making.
Yeah.
Right. Like nothing's being built right now. Like we're at record low for construction starts.
Yeah.
I think it's like 60 or 80-year low the last like 2 years.
Yeah,
So
if you're a condo builder right now, like why would you ever consider
you can't
building a new building in
you can't.
Toronto right now? Like,
It's not. It's just not
they
happening.
can't even sell ones that are like supposed to
Yeah.
open next month. you
Yeah,
know?
and even up in in Halton up north, like there were Mattamy was building homes and they were starting at like 850, like 900. And it's just like what?
Yeah.
Like that's a starter home now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It is.
so we're in a
And
difficult situation.
Yeah, and the mix is wrong too. Like, go to the condo. Have you ever done any pre-con investing?
No,
Like,
no.
Okay, so I've done it a couple times. I've got a buddy who's actually just a really knowledgeable guy on the subject. And you look at the data, and like specifically, we'll talk about Toronto. Buying condos pre-construction had been historically
Yes.
extremely predictable. Like,
Yep.
Really good. 5% kind of due on signing, and then just forget about it for 3 years. And at the end of that, we're going to assign you out of it and you're going to be a hero.
For like a full 20-year cycle, it was like that.
For
Yes.
like 20, and you couldn't miss, right? But now you've got this problem, and I'm one of them. I'm sitting on 2 purchases right now, specifically. Funny enough, Tridel, but it's one of those ones where it's like I don't know what the smart thing to do here is, because even if I close on these things, I'm looking at I gotta they're $1 million condo and they're tiny.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
less than 600 square feet.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you look at the inventory mix, the people that need the housing are not the 1 bedroom, single, professional, young, whatever, because to your point, who's got that $1 million right now?
Yeah.
They're families. So it's like the inventory doesn't even address the housing shortage issue. And go to Hamilton again. The problem there is there isn't enough inventory, and there's certainly not enough inventory of the right thing.
Right.
So their city council, part of their approach was, well, let's gain back some inventory and we'll take it out of Airbnb
Right,
and
right.
then we'll put that back into our rental pool. Like that is such a short-sighted. It doesn't fix the problem. You don't have
Short-sighted.
any more houses.
For sure.
And what are
But
people going to do? The ones that like bought like you, like bought it 3 years ago,
bounce.
Yeah.
won't get it for another 6
Bounce.
or 8 months. Yeah.
So they're walking away from 5%, which again, that's not a little amount of money, and especially for these folks that, and this is a cautionary tale for anybody listening. Like, investing is not easy, man. You have to be disciplined, because these people that put in, and I'm one of these people that put in deposit money, are looking at either I bounce from my 5% down, it's a loss, the builder takes the unit back, or I try and close on it. But right now, the combination of interest, the combination of just this pent up demand of inventory, it's not even
cash
easy
flow
to,
negative for the next 3
and then
years.
the rents don't support it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're closing on a mortgage for, if you can get it, 80% of $1 million, let's say, and then you look at what you'd have to charge for rent versus what everybody's getting for rent,
Yeah.
and the rental incomes have been stagnant. Like, you look
Yeah.
past the, I think the stat that I heard, and I hope I'm right on this, 3 years ago versus today, the rent is flat. If it was $2,500 3 years ago, it's $2,500 a month today.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, because think about all the costs going up, all of the lending, like it doesn't work.
Plus,
So
plus your condo fees. Fuck.
and condo fees and everything else that you got to close on that are, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's the pivot, right?
Yes, yeah.
So what is the pivot? You don't know. And even if you knew and you're in Burlington, the pivot might be different in Hamilton.